Hello, hello everyone. We are doing Angel Reiki and Unicorn Reiki today. So I'm going to start off doing some cleansing and clearing for everyone. So we're going to start off using some cedar sage. So in this session, we are going to be working, like I said, with the angel frequencies, with the unicorn frequencies. We're going to be working with the 4 elements, and I'm going to be working with your 7 chakra, your main chakra system. And then we're going to be working with a lot of different things and sound clearing, so a little bit of everything. So the cedar sage is really good to clear away anything that is no longer serving you. Hello, how's everybody doing? And I'm not doing readings. This is just Reiki for today. Okay. This is, hey Ray, how are you doing? So this is 7 chakra incense. So this is going to help open all of your chakras to receive the healing. So if you want to receive the Reiki healing, you can say yes. You can say it in your mind. You can say it out loud. You can say it in the chat. I'm actually drinking coffee out of a unicorn mug. Okay, perfect. already getting in the space. So I'm waving this over everyone's etheric body. If anybody has any questions as we go along as the things that I'm doing, I like to explain everything I'm doing, especially because it's with your energy body and you need to be careful with your energy body. Hey Ellie, how are you doing today? I hope everybody is well. So this incense is clearing away anything that is no longer serving us. We're going to be working with angel frequencies, with unicorn frequencies. We're going to be working with specific angels and doing angel codes into your chakra system. So, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Ellie. So first what we're going to do is we are going to use peppermint spray. Peppermint spray is really good for cleansing and it's good for energizing. So if you have a lot of congestion, it's good for breaking that up. If you're having a need for mental clarity or resetting your central nervous system, if you're experiencing a lot of anxiety, peppermint is really good for that. So I'm going to spray it over everyone. I'm going to spray it on myself. So like I said, if you want to accept that, you can just say yes in your mind, out loud, or in the chat. If there's any part of the Reiki session that does not feel in resonance with you, you can just say skip. You don't have to accept whatever you don't want to accept of it, okay? Okay. And then we're going to be using Florida water, and Florida water is really good for protecting your etheric body and all of your chakras. So this adds like an extra layer of protection, and we're all in this healing space together. So I want to make sure everybody feels safe while our energy bodies are open. I'm going to spray some on my hands because we have chakras in our hands, and this is where I'm projecting the Reiki energy from. So we'll put extra protection there as well. Okay. So I'm also going to be using a lot of crystals, and I will explain what all the crystals are for as well in case you want to get some for yourself. And I'm going to be working within each chakra individually. So first we're going to work with everyone's Causal Chakra, and I'll get more into that. And we're going to open and activate that one to work with the rest of the 7 chakras. And you have hundreds of chakras, but we're just going to focus on the main 7 ones that everyone knows about. And so we'll start with everyone's root chakra, and they'll go up to the crown chakra. Okay, so if anybody has any questions before we start, you can put them in the chat and I'll try and answer as I go along. And in the background, can everybody hear the music in the background? I want to make sure, because it is angel frequencies, it's 999 hertz. And so it's creating a golden shield around you while we're in this Reiki session together. So if somebody will let me know if they can hear it, that would be great. Okay, I can't hear the music. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but let me adjust it so everybody can hear it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh. I'm going to put it on 33. It's a good number. Okay, so if it's too loud, anybody let me know and then we'll turn down. Okay, So like I said, we're going to do the elements first. We're going to do fire, water, air, and earth. And we're going to say affirmations as we go along too. So a lot of different things. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Patty Cake. I like that username. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so what we're going to do first is the violet flame. So I'm just going to kind of explain what the violet flame is in case it's the first time anybody's hearing about this. So the violet flame is the highest light frequency for transmuting heavier energies. And so we're going to learn a little bit about it together. And let me grab all my things. So the keeper of the violet flame is Saint Germain. And I'm going to hold him up here. He looks like Dr. Strange to me. Very mystical, magical vibrations about him. And so he has been given the violet flame as its caretaker. So if you would like to invoke the violet flame on your own personal time or ever in the future, you can just ask Saint Germain to come and help you. And also, while I'm showing these cards, if anybody wants to take a screenshot of the cards, I don't mind. I want you to have the information, okay? I'm glad you like the pastel colors. Okay, so Saint Germain. So we're going to talk a little bit about our causal chakra. So we're going to do that first. So our causal chakra sits 3 or 4 inches above our crown chakra. So it's like right here. And it is a miniature version of the moon. So you have your own personal moon here, and it's tied to the larger moon. And today is a new moon. And so the new moon is representative of new chapters and bringing things that are in alignment into your life. And so your mini moon up here, your causal chakra, it is also where your divine feminine energy is housed. And so when I say divine feminine energy, I do not mean female energy. There's 2 different things. Feminine energy is trusting in source and trusting in your intuition, divine timing, going with the flow. It's that softer type of energy. It's still very strong, but it's just strong in its own way. And so your causal chakra is also the portal to the angelic realms. Okay, so that's how we tap in to the angel frequency. And so we are going to be using to open and activate and amplify those energies for this session. This is my Merkaba, my Tiger's Eye Merkaba, and Merkabas are energy transportation vehicles to higher dimensional planes. And so what I'm going to do, and like I said, if you want to do this, you can. If not, that's okay too. But I'm going to place it. I use the phone here as a guide for your etheric body, and so like this is your root chakra, and like this is your crown chakra right here. So your causal chakra, I'm going to focus it right here, and we're going to close our eyes together and ask it to open and activate. And we're going to say an affirmation together while we do it. Okay, so I'm going to place it up here, and then we are going to open it. Everybody give me 1 second. Okay, there's only positive vibes in here. Okay. So I want to show everybody a card that I have here. This is the Stargate of Lyra. This is a unicorn here. And this is in reference to the causal chakra. You can see like the divine feminine energy and the angel energies coming in to assist us here. Oh, Ray, that would be great. I'm going to make you a mod. I thought I had already done that, but thank you. Okay, and then just as long as you can. And whenever you have to dip, that's okay. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to activate this up here, and then we're going to do a little meditation together. So I'm going to read you this page here. And then this is the Violet Flame card. Everybody can see, I know my ring light's in the background. And it says, invoke the cosmic diamond flame, transmute all that is not love. So we are going to transmute a lot of these heavier energies that are held within our like root chakra and sacral chakra and our solar plexus and our heart chakra, the ones that keep us like tethered, like memories, PTSD, trauma, anxiety, depression. Like we're all going to transmute those through the violet flame, the causal chakra. So I'm going to read this card to everyone, and then we'll do the meditation, and then we're going to open it, okay? So, Saint Germain. And Archangel Zadkiel oversee the violet flame of transmutation. It has the power to consume stuck energy so that higher ones can replace them and we can all move forward. When humanity started to raise its frequency, the violet flame merged with the silver flame of grace and harmony, and then the gold ray to become the gold and silver violet flame. This brings transmutation with grace and wisdom. Recently, Archangels Gabriel and Zadkiel combined their energies to create the ninth dimensional cosmic diamond violet flame. This is a powerful ascension tool. Your unicorn, so the unicorn that we're going to use for this, or work with, this is my unicorn Peggy. She's a talisman, and so talisman are really good for manifesting, so Peggy is going to assist us with this, okay? So your unicorn is guiding you to first invoke the violet flame to wash away any dense energies in and around you, including old karmic energies or contracts that are no longer serving you. So if you have soul contracts or karmic cycles or karmic lessons that you're trying to clear out, the violet flame and your causal chakra can help clear these away, okay? Ask it to transmute anything right down to a cellular level that is not vibrating with love. When you have done so, send it grace to yourself and others into situations and places to release the old. Visualize it coming down through trees and spreading their roots to transmute stuck energies through the earth. Okay, so for this part, you can keep your eyes open or you can keep them closed. We're just going to do the meditation together. You do not have to have your eyes closed. You can just listen in the background if you want, okay? So I'm going to have everybody close your eyes, and you're going to envision your unicorn. You're going to call your unicorn to you, and if this is the first time that you're working with unicorns and you don't exactly know what you want yours to look like or what it looks like, you can envision that Peggy is there with you, okay? And we're going to envision it in our mind's eye. So we're going to call in our unicorn, and you're going to see it placing a ball of protective white light around you. Okay, so it's encircling us, it's enveloping us in the white light. And we're going to feel the violet flame filling you and transmuting all lower energies. We're going to send it under grace to anyone or anywhere that needs it. And that includes past versions of us as well. All of the versions, all of the things that we experience throughout life, we're sending it all love, compassion, and care. Okay? Now sense the cosmic diamond violet flame being placed over you. So you can envision that there's a diamond coming over your energy body, and then you are in the center of the diamond. Okay? Your unicorn comes in to illuminate it. It purifies your 12 chakras and accelerates your enlightenment. You become a shimmering diamond light, so complete energy body. Spread this light around the world. And the affirmation that we're going to say to close out the meditation is, I stand in the cosmic diamond violet flame. I stand in the cosmic diamond violet flame. I stand in the cosmic diamond violet flame. Okay, so we're going to thank our unicorn for coming in, and Saint Germain and Archangel Zadkiel for coming in with the violet flame for us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use my Merkaba to activate everyone's causal chakra. And maybe you're already working with your causal chakra, but sometimes bringing it into people's perceptual and awareness that it is even a chakra, that helps activate and open and balance it. And so the affirmation that we're going to say, and you can say it out loud, you can say it in your mind or in the chat. We're going to say, I am open to receive the love of the angelic realm, moon. I am open to receive the love of the angelic realm. That's it. Not the moon part. Sorry. I am open to receive the love of the angelic realm. I am open to receive the love of the angelic realm. Okay. If you're feeling pressure up here. It's okay. It's normal. It's just Reiki energy going into your causal chakra. And that is going to help us open and balance these 7 main chakras as we go along here too. It's going to bring us extra energy for that. Okay. And thank you for all the likes, everyone. It helps that more people be able to come in and enjoy. Okay. So we are going to work with the elements next. This is my quartz, and quartz is a really good amplifier, and so I'm going to use this over everyone's etheric body, and then it's going to help amplify all of the healing energies as we go along here. Oh, thank you for sharing the live too. That helps more people come in and enjoy. And then if anyone is unable to stay for the entire live, I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel, and there'll be a link in my bio for it. And you don't have to stay for the whole thing to receive all of the healing. It goes across all space, time, and dimensions. Okay. This is my Selenite Wand, and so I read your mind. Y'all have it posted. Okay, so this is my Selenite Wand, and I have programmed and asked my Selenite Wand to take anything away from you that is no longer serving you. And so this can be physical ailments, negative thought patterns, behavioral cycles that are, or behavioral patterns that are not serving you any longer. Whatever you'd like to give to the selenite, you can, and then I'll cleanse it afterwards so it's not holding on to anyone's energy, okay? And then after we do that, I use it like a scanner, and so it'll catch if you have any stagnant or stuck energies, and it's going to pull it from your system. So if you feel any tugging, that's normal. It's the Reiki, like, moving energy in your body. But if it's too much, if it's too intense, you can ask the Reiki to help tone it down and just say, that's too much. Okay. So we're spindling off things that are no longer. You said you feel it in your solar plexus. Didn't you say that the other day too when I was doing Reiki, that with your solar plexus you could feel it? Yes. Okay. I'm glad it's helping. You said the right side of your jaw. Yeah, sometimes we just get like caught up energy in specific like places, and you know, we just get caught up energy, and so it just needs some movement. Oh, you felt it in your heart space? Good, good. So anything that you're wanting to release, you can give it to the Selenite Wand, okay? So this is where I use it like a scanner to catch any stuck energy, move it in your body, in your system. Okay. So we're going to start with the fire element. And this is going to be representative of the violet flame. I know it's white. I tried to find a purple candle, but I could not find one. So we're going to use this, and it can be representative of angel energy. And so the reason I wanted to work with angels and unicorns in tandem with one another is because they resonate very closely on the same frequency, and they often work together. And so I thought it would be very complementary. And they told me they want to do it together. So that's why, if anybody is wondering. And so we're going to say an affirmation, and when we light the flame, that is going to be representative of us invoking the violet flame into our system and around us. And then when we blow out, the smoke is going to clear away any of the heavier vibrations, frequencies, dense energies from our system that are no longer serving us anymore. Okay, so we're all going to blow it out together. Okay, I got a bowl this time because last time I got it all over my desk. So I'm going to light it down below the screen now because TikTok regulations. Okay, So the affirmation that we are going to say is, I am a being of the violet flame. I am a being of the violet flame. You can say it in your mind, you can say it out loud, you can say it in the chat. I am a being of the violet flame. Okay. All right, so we're all going to blow out the candle together as a representation of blowing away and clearing denser energies that are no longer serving us. So I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to blow out together. Hey, Phoenix Flame. Oh, funny you popped in with when we're doing the flame. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we are going to use my Selenite Wand as a scriber, as an encoder, and so I really love angel codes, angel numbers. If everybody wants to put their favorite angel number in the chat, I would love to see. Mine is 555. It's representative of change. I really like change because change is growth, and I'm also an Aquarius and do not like being stagnant. So the first one that we're going to do is 444. And that means that you are divinely guided, protected, and favored. Ooh, 618. That's very interesting. I'm going to look up that one later. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scribe it 3 times into your energy body. And it's going to basically add a layer into your energy body. So it's going to be like your chakras. And it's in between your aura and your chakras. And so you have willpower over your own energy body. So if you ever want it removed, that layer, you just say, I would like that layer to be removed. Or if you don't want it in your system, you can just say skip. Okay? So I am divinely guided, protected, and favored. And we're doing 444. I am divinely guided, protected, and favored. I am divinely guided, protected, and favored. Perfect. Okay. This is my Ganesh bell, if everybody can see. Hold on. Okay. So I ring this every time I put a codes in, or want to encapsulate everything into your chakra, and I like to tell people that so I don't spook them when I'm ringing the bell. So we're going to encapsulate that into your energy body. So we are going to work with an angel. So this is not like a typical seen angel, but to me she is. When I was pulling through my deck and I was asking what angels want to come through, she came through, and to me she is an angel. So let me get her ready. So I have 3 different angels that we're going to be working with today. And so if you want this angel to be on your team, or if you want to work with this angel, they're coming in to work with you. That's why you were pulled in here, because they want to assist you on your journey. And so what you can do is you can Google them, look at YouTube videos or podcasts, or change the background of your phone, or put up pictures in your home. Just placing your attention on them helps you receive the messages and make the connection cord, the etheric cord, stronger. Okay, so the first person that we have, and she coincides with fire, that like arsenal energy. Because not all Reiki, not all angels are love and light, okay? Some of them transmute darker energies. And they have arsenal energy, like Archangel Michael. Okay. Oh, thank you for saying you like my vibe. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you were enjoying it in here. Okay, so we have Joan of Arc. Everyone see Joan of Arc. And then I'm going to read the bit at the bottom here. It says, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So I'm going to hold Joan up here while I read everyone her descriptor card, okay? Joan of Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who is reported to have been visited by Archangel Michael. We were just talking about Archangel Michael, and other saints who have given her information on how she could help Charles, I think this was the 5th, save France from English domination. She was only a teenager when she went into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. These days, she is a supremely loving guide to all those who want to stand up against the odds. She also helps many light workers overcome their fear of persecution. If you are a light worker, Joan of Arc, or an empath, Joan of Arc is a beautiful, beautiful person to have on your team. You are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean that you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as though you're on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul that you are. So Joan is giving everyone her blessing in here to stand up for yourself and be your authentic version, the version underneath your soul. Okay? So we're going to thank Joan of Arc for coming through for us today. Thank you, Joan. And like I said, if you want to work with Joan, you can ask Joan to come in and help you on your journey. She wants to be a part of your team. Okay, so we are going to be doing water next. Yeah, some of these are like really going to resonate with specific people, especially if you're a light worker, you have arsenal energy. Oh, you're just reading about her earlier? That's cool. That's a big sync for you then. Oh, hey, Erin. How are you doing? Okay, we're going to do water next. And water, we're going to use my Florida water, the spray for it. And water is very cleansing, and it's representative of like, it's representative of like flowing emotions. And it's also good for cleansing your etheric and energetic body. And so water, we are going to say the affirmation, I am flowing through life with ease, grace, and joy. I am flowing through life with ease, grace, and joy. I am flowing through life with ease, grace, and joy. Okay, I was spraying my plant barber over here at the same time. Okay. All right. So the angel code, the angel number that we're going to use that correlates with water is we're going to use my favorite 555, and 555 is representative of changes on the horizon. So life is all about change. Like life is constantly changing, and change can be really scary because sometimes we don't know what the other side of that change is going to look like. But we have a choice. We have a choice to negatively project outcomes and have self-fulfilling prophecies sometimes. Or we have the opportunity to project positive outcomes and put those frequencies out into the unifying fields, right? Because change is inevitable. I think Thanos said that, but okay. Okay, so we're going to do 555, and like I said, we're going to scribe it over 3 times over everyone. Okay. Oh, thank you, Haley. I appreciate that. I am flowing through life with ease, grace, and joy. I am flowing through life with ease, grace, and joy. I am flowing through life. Whoa, hold on. I am flowing through life with ease, grace, and joy. Okay, we are encapsulating that into our system. Okay. And the angel that we are going to work with for our water element and for change is Holy Amethyst. Amethyst is my favorite crystal. So Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. And I'm going to read the bit at the bottom here. It says, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So like we talked about, like we can either think about negative things or positive things with the change. Okay, she's also the cover of my guidebook. Let's see. Okay, And thank you everyone for the likes and the follows. I appreciate that. Helps get more people in here so they can enjoy as well. I'm going to hold Holy Amethyst up here while I read her description, okay? And like I said, this message is going to resonate for some people more than it does others, and that's okay. All of these carry very different vibrations about them, okay? Holy Amethyst is the twin flame of Archangel Zadkiel. And remember, we talked about Archangel Zadkiel is the keeper of the violet flame. Okay, the angel who helps us transmute negative experiences into love and learning. He is the keeper of the violet flame, which helps us release anything that is no longer serving us. Holy Amethyst also enables to look over past fears and challenges and draw wisdom and learning from them. Unlike Zadkiel, for many years she was not mentioned in spiritual text, and I believe this was because her miraculous support wasn't needed on earth as it is now. To connect deeply with her light, hold her namesake crystal. So you can work with her by infusing your amethyst with her consciousness form. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There's a sense that you are moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. It's important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, will, and actions to bring about life-fulfilling and dream-enhancing opportunities. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because you give your energy to will literally begin to flourish. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on golden opportunities. So you can get an amethyst if you have one, and you can ask Holy Amethyst to infuse her energy into your amethyst. And that's a way to work with her, and you can keep her in your pocket and take her throughout the day. Okay. And we're going to thank Holy Amethyst for coming in and giving us her blessing. Okay, you said these are the ones I pulled earlier. I was also working with amethyst. Amethyst is my favorite. Okay, so now we are going to do air. So air is going to be represented by my goose feather. I found this by the lake that I live near, and I work with it. And usually I ask oh, hey Kennedy, hello, how are you doing? We're doing unicorn and angel Reiki. So the feather that I usually use it to spindle things off of people in their energy bodies. But this time we are going to switch things up, and we are going to pull things into us. Okay, so air is representative of breathing life into you. Okay, and the affirmation that we're going to say is, I am embracing the winds of change. So again, with the change, okay, because life is change. So I'm going to go like this towards everyone. And I am pushing like positive vibrations in regards to change in your life. Change that are towards things that are more in alignment with our soul and our soul's purpose. Okay, so the affirmation we're saying is, I am embracing the winds of change. I am embracing the winds of change. I am embracing the winds of change. And like I said, change can be really scary sometimes because we don't know what the other side of that is going to look like. But there's a 50-50 chance that it's positive. And the more intention that we put towards that positive outcome, the scales tip like this. And that goes for negative too. So we have to be mindful of our thoughts in regards to the change. So I'm thanking the goose feather for coming in and assisting us. And the angel number that we're going to use and put into our energy body is 111. And 111 is representative of new beginnings and focusing on your desires. And so I'm going to scribe it in, and then we'll say the affirmation as we go along. Okay, and for anybody that is just now joining in, I'm placing the angel code, the angel number, as a layer in between your chakra system and your aura. And so if you ever want it removed, you have free will and power over your own energy body, so you can just ask, can I please have it removed? Okay. You can ask yourself. You can tell yourself. You don't have to ask me. Okay. So here we go. And the affirmation, I am embracing the winds of change. 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 Okay. All right. I'm going to, while we're talking about air, I'm going to use this incense over everyone because I feel like there's some new people in the chat, and so this will help give them some energetic clearing, or for anybody else that's in here as we go along. Okay. We have one more angel that we are going to work with. And so for air, we are going to work with the Holy Spirit. This is one of my favorites. Okay. The Holy Spirit. I'm going to read the bit at the bottom. It says, expect miracles. Remember that love is only real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. And you can see too, like she's like, I got you. Okay. And then you can kind of see like this is representative of your energy cup. And then there's a dove that's going into it, like peace filling you up, filling your energy cup. Okay. And so let me get her description here. Okay. According to the spiritual text, A Course in Miracles, the Holy Spirit meditates between illusion and truth. Or mediates, not meditates, I'm so sorry, mediates between illusion and truth. It's the essence that allows us to move beyond the illusion of fear or the illusions that our fears have created. It's the holiest light of truth and love that we can ever experience. An aspect of our truest self, the self that's never separated from God or Source. When it appears in a reading, prepare for miracles. Expect the unexpected. Expect miracles. A real turnaround is possible now. Angels are dancing around you. Leave behind thoughts, memories, and feelings that are no longer serving you, and remember that you are loved. You are love. Move into your heart and allow that love to shine out into the world. Then miracles can happen. Holy Spirit, activate. I love that, Haley. Okay, so we're going to thank the Holy Spirit for coming in and helping us today and giving us her blessing, okay? So thank you. All right, so we're going to work with Earth next. And I am working with my plant, Barbara. Barbara is my snake plant, and she loves to come in and help with Reiki. Let me move things for her. She's... Okay. All right. This is Barbara. Okay. So Barbara represents the earth element, and earth is very grounding. And it is the affirmation that we're going to say is, I am supported by Mother Earth and rooted in my purpose. Okay. I'm going to hold her up here so everybody can see. Okay. I am supported by Mother Earth and rooted in my purpose. I am supported by Mother Earth and rooted in my purpose. I am supported by Mother Earth and rooted in my purpose. Hey, Jenny. Hey. Okay. All right, Barbara. Thank you, Barbara, for coming in and assisting us. Okay, You gotta be careful with her. Oh, snake plants are your favorites. She really changed my relationship with plants and just nature in general. I love her so very much. She loves coming in to assist as well. Okay, so the angel number that we're going to be inscribing is going to be 777, and that is representative of being in the flow of divine magic. So we're going to inscribe 777, and we're going to set, or 777, okay? All right. Oh, you just got done watering your cactus plant? I found out you have to be very careful watering those because I have one named Cactus Jones and he does not like a lot of water. So we are going to work with the element of sounds before we start working in our chakras. And so I have two different ones. One of them is very loud. Okay, so we'll do that one last. So this is my rain stick. It has this cute little turtle on it. And so what we're going to do, because we have the two different sound elements, one is going to be for releasing and washing away, cleansing, and because it's representative of the rain, of the water, of getting that out of our system, flow out. And then the other one we're going to use, I'm not going to pick it up yet, it's a tambourine. So the tambourine, I'm going to shake it in the screen, and then I'm shaking the vibrations into your system. So whatever it is that you want to bring in, you're going to ask the tambourine to shake it into your system, okay? And so with the turtle, rain stick, I want you to either close your eyes, you can keep them open or keep them closed, and think about something that is taking up space in your energy body. So this might be physical ailments, this might be behavioral patterns or negative thought cycles, like whatever is causing you stress or anxiety. Maybe it is anxiety, maybe it is depression. You can let the rain stick absorb that for you, and then we're going to shake it out of our system, okay? And if you want to share, you can put it in the chat. Or you can keep it in your mind. Either one is okay, all right? All right. Okay. So this is Tambo. His name is Tambo. My son decorated him. This is going to be a little bit louder, so if you need to turn down your phone, please feel free. And so Tambo, my son decorated him, and I always make sure and cleanse him after we get done, so that way it's not holding on to anybody's energy. So Tambo, because he's bright and colorful and fun, he is going to be shaking the vibrations into your system. So whatever that you're wanting to replace, replace the old with the new. So the new is love, joy, peace, serenity, prosperity, abundance, whatever that might be for you. You give it to Tambo, and then he's going to project it back to you, okay? So here we go. Tambo and my turtle. And I haven't named the turtle yet, but we're going to thank them for coming in to assist us today. Okay. So we are going to work on our chakra system now. And so while we're working on your chakra, I'm talking very loud. When we're working on your chakra system, you might feel energy more specifically in one of your chakras than the other ones. And that's because Reiki energy is coming in and helping balance it. So not everybody's going to feel it in every single chakra, right? Or maybe you do. Maybe you do. So if you feel any tugging or moving, or you get hot or you get cold, like there's a lot of different bodily sensations that can happen, or you feel like something's being, like I said, tugged out of you, it's the Reiki coming in. And so if it's too intense, you can ask the Reiki to dial it back, okay? And I am going to, oh, thank you, Haley, I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for all the likes, everyone. It does help more people get in. So I'm going to start in everybody's root chakra, because it's important to start there, because that's what's tethering us to the earth. And then we will go to our crown chakra, okay? And then every time I'm done with one chakra, I will ring my little bell to encapsulate everything inside. Okay, so we're going to use jasper for our root chakra, and your root chakra has to do with safety and stability and feeling grounded, feeling, like I said, stable. So if you experience a lot of trauma in your life, or anxiety, depression, grounding is very important, and jasper is really good for that. And so I'm going to put it over everyone's etheric body and then focus it in everyone's root chakra. And the affirmation that we're going to say is, oh, and this is the I am. The root is the I am chakra. I'm going to go over those two in case so it clarifies for people. The I am. The earth supports me and meets my needs. 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 Okay. All right. Now we're going to move on to our, down here, this is your sacral chakra, and your sacral chakra has to do with your relationships with others, your emotional body. It's also your sexual and sensual energies, but that's not always external. Sometimes that is internal, and that's how creation is birthed from you. And so it's also with, did I say inspiration? I probably did. But emotional body, relationships, your sexual and sensual energies. And so the crystal that we're going to be using, this is Himalayan Salt. And Himalayan Salt is really good for helping to remove toxins from your body too. So if you're feeling a lot of dense, heavy emotions that need to be transmuted, this is also really good. And it's also good to bring the emotions to the surface so you can feel them, because we have to feel our emotions in order to transmute them. Okay. So this is the I feel chakra. Okay. I feel. And the affirmation that we're going to say is, my emotions are free flowing and balanced. My emotions are free flowing and balanced. My emotions are free flowing and balanced. Hey, Jacko. Good to have you in here. My emotions are free flowing and balanced. Okay. All right, thank you, Haley. I appreciate you very much with the comments. Okay. All right, so we are going to work on our solar plexus, and our solar plexus holds a lot of our personal power and our energy there, and it's for our willpower and determination, like your get up and go, like what what gets you up, right? And so for this, and it's correlated with the sun as well. And so with this, we're going to use bloodstone. and I actually just got this. Bloodstone is really good for energizing you, and it's good for confidence and self-esteem. That's also the chakra that houses that. This chakra, the solar, is the I Do chakra. The I Do. And the affirmation that we're going to say is, I am manifesting easily and gracefully. I am manifesting easily and gracefully. I am manifesting easily and gracefully. If you look up bloodstone, it's actually like good for so many different things I didn't realize. And I've really been enjoying working with it so far. I am manifesting easily and gracefully. I am manifesting easily and gracefully. All right, so we are going to go to our heart chakra. So the heart chakra is the I Feel Chakra, and this has to do with love for self, love for others, compassion. It also has to do with forgiveness. So that's also forgiveness for self, including others as well. And it's good for letting go of grief and sorrow and sadness. And it's also really good for feeling joy and like your love of being here and like the human experience. I know sometimes it's tough. But coming from your heart space allows you to see the magic that life also has to offer. Okay, so this is the I Feel chakra, and the affirmation that we're going to say is, I am open to love and kindness. I am open to love and kindness. This is malachite, by the way, malachite. It's really good for heart healing. I am open to love and kindness. I am open to love and kindness. All right, so next we are going to work on our throat chakra. You said my arms are vibrating. That's interesting. I love that. Maybe your arms are vibrating too because we hug people with our arms. And so that's an expression of love. That's the first thing like I intuitively picked up for you. I don't know if you really like hugging people, or maybe like everybody can give themselves a hug. That's a beautiful form of self-love. So with our throat chakra, your throat chakra is the I Speak chakra, and so a lot of people connotate that as like vocally speaking, but that's also representative of like you being authentic to yourself and speaking your truth and standing in your truth. And so it's also like an internal thing, not just voicing out loud. Okay, so this is the I Speak, and we are going to use appetite for this. Okay, and we are like appetite, like it's spelled a little bit different, be a bit like if you're hungry. And we're going to say, I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. Ooh, 555. That's my favorite angel number. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. Big changes come with this chakra for sure. Absolutely. I dyed my hair like electric blue because my throat chakra was very closed for a long time. And it was a physical representation of, like, it was always a reminder of to be in my authenticity and to say what I mean and mean what I say. And so it was like a reverberation into my subconscious, and now you can see it's purple because I'm working on these here. But that really, really helped open mine up. And like, you do bring up a lot of life changes when you open up your throat chakra and your heart chakra, especially, like those two. Okay. All right. The next one we're going to do is we're going to do our third eye chakra. You said your blue hair spoke to me. It was so blue. It was like... Okay, so your third eye chakra, this has to do with working in the astral planes, the etheric planes, like seeing those, perceiving those. It has to do with your extrasensory abilities, your psychic abilities, your spiritual abilities. It also has to do with your imagination, and it has to do with seeing through illusions, right? Programming, those type of things. The stronger your third eye is, the better that you can perceive through those. And so this is the I See chakra, and the affirmation that we're going to say is, my spiritual vision is clear. And this is amethyst, and amethyst is really good for helping opening up your third eye. And it's also really good if you experience anxiety. It's a calming stone, and you can also put it in your pillow. If you want to work on the astral dream plane, if you do that and you put this in your pillow, I do suggest to put jasper and black tourmaline. I don't have any in front of me, but black tourmaline and jasper in your pillow with it, because it'll help keep you tethered to this plane and also keep you protected. So that is a stipulation for everyone if you decide to do that, okay? So we're going to say, my spiritual vision is clear. 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 Okay. You felt it in your ears. Everything up here is like very connected to one another, so you may not feel it like right here in your pineal gland, like there's other places you can feel it here, right? And some people feel things in different parts of their body, like it's not always just like housed right here, like our system's all interconnected, so it's okay if you're feeling it in a different area. Okay, your third eye, like if I'm working on your third eye, it can help other places in your body. It's not just for the escape, okay? So now we are going to do our crown chakra, and so our crown chakra helps us feel connected to source and feel connected to the collective, like everyone and the unifying field. And it also helps us feel like there's something, or know that there is something bigger than us taking care of us and guiding and protecting us, but then at the same time we are also source. It is my personal belief that we are all the source experiencing itself, like creation experiencing itself. And so it reminds us that we're all special, but then we're all part of the same. And so that helps with love and compassion as well. And so this is the I Understand chakra. And this is my angel aura quartz, which also helps you tap into the angelic realms if you're wanting to work in those. I suggest getting an angel aura quartz. And so the affirmation that we're going to say is, I honor the divine within me. 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 Okay. All right. Before we move on to our next thing here, I would like Haley She is our moderator for this evening, and everyone should go and check her out, Chronically Ghosted. She's the one that's been putting in all of these wonderful notes for everyone. She does Reiki and just a whole assortment of beautiful spiritual practices. And everyone should check her out and go follow her. She is an angel, and I thank you very much, Haley. You have been my personal angel this evening, so thank you. Oh, and thank you for saying I'm a great teacher, Kakita. I appreciate that. Thank you. But everybody go check out Haley. Okay. Yes. All right. So next, we are going to do a little manifesting together. It is the new moon today. And so with the new moon, that's a good time for bringing things into your frequency, into your reality. So we are going to work with, let me fix her hair here. Okay. This is Lola. This is Lola. This is my wish Care Bear. And so I got Lola, or I brought her home because it was very healing for my inner child. I love Care Bears. So with Lola, I used to work with her as a wish Care Bear, specifically like giving her my wishes. But then we had a chat and she was like, I'm not going to do that anymore. Because when you wish on something, not saying don't make wishes, but when you wish on something, it kind of like pushes it further down the timeline because it's like you don't have it. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to think about the thing that we're trying to bring in, but we're going to imagine that we already have it. And so Lola is going to amplify the energy of us already having the thing, whatever that is, whether it's physical health, money, a new vehicle, a new home, safety, security, peace, serenity, whatever that looks like for you. She's going to amplify you already having it. And we're going to focus on the feelings, because when you focus on the feelings instead of the thing, the feelings are what collapse the timelines faster for you to have it, because the universe works like an algorithm, and the more that what you tell the universe you want, the more you get of. And so if you tell the universe, I love the feeling of being prosperous and abundant and peaceful and joyful, it will give you more of it. And so we want to bypass the actual thing and focus on the emotions, okay? So we're all going to do it together, and Lola's going to help. So we're going to close our eyes, and you can keep them open if you want, it's okay. So we're going to close our eyes, and we're going to think about the thing that we desire. And like I said, that can be something physical, that can be something etheric, or like a feeling that you want, okay, or physical health. And so we're thinking about the thing, and then we're thinking about what we are going to feel like when we have the thing. So do you feel peace? Do you feel serenity? Do you feel joy, safety, security? We're going to fully embody that feeling or those feelings. What does it feel like to have your desires? And we have them. That's why we're feeling them. We're feeling them on the timeline. Our desires are something that is going to come in fruition, because if you didn't feel it, it wouldn't be meant for you. You are just feeling it further down your timeline. But what we're doing right now is we're bringing it into our current timeline by feeling the feelings and collapsing the timeline. Okay, and Lola is blessing everyone and their emotions and their feelings for the things that you desire, okay? And so she wants you to remember that, to keep that going, the emotions, because what happens if you focus on those emotions, the things that you're manifesting are greater than what you wanted, because it's bringing you a whole assortment of more things that are in that vibration and that frequency, not just the thing that you have been focusing on. Like, it's like the whole paradigm in reality shifting, because it's like we're not in the frequency of pushing it further down the timeline. We're in like all of our life being in those frequencies. Okay. So before we close up here, if anybody wants to watch this later on, I'm going to have it posted on YouTube. I also have a lot of other Reiki videos that I have recorded, and they're up on my YouTube. There's a link in my bio. I do individual Reiki sessions with people. They're very different from what I'm doing now. So when I do individual ones with people, I'm internally going into each one of your chakras and letting you know what comes up. So that might be memories, trauma, stuck energies, past lives. There's so many different things that pop up, and then we balance them. And so it's a much more in depth. And then I offer the therapy is the other side of it. I do energy work and therapy. So if you do want a one-on-one, there's a link for it in my bio. I do Akashic record readings and life coaching. I'm really thankful for everyone coming in today. The angels and the unicorns really wanted to come in and give people healing. And so they just have such a wonderful, light, fun, bubbly vibration. And they just transmute all of those denser energies that we're trying to work through. Like they really, they really make it easier to do that type of work, that shadow work, right? If anybody is feeling called, I have links if you'd like to leave a donation. Please feel free. It helps me do these more often. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. I also love doing this because I'm helping heal you and, you know, like the guides and the angels and the unicorns, but then you're also helping me heal because we're all in a healing space together and we're all amplifying that energy for one another. So thank you for this collective space and everybody showing up and doing the work. I know it didn't seem like work, but it is, because we're all clearing out those more dense vibrations out of us. And if we're coming from a more healed space, that means that we can heal other people just by existing, being on a higher, lighter frequency. You're on a higher, lighter frequency, and you're going to help heal everybody that you come in contact with. Okay. Yes, I'm going to post it on my YouTube. I'm going to post it there. And then I'm also going to post it in the Facebook group that I run. There's a link for that as well. So it'll be up there. So I'm going to give everybody a minute in case you have questions or like comments or anything. Please let me know. If anybody is interested in doing Reiki or learning Reiki for themselves, I was attuned to Kundalini Reiki. And so if that's something that you're interested in, it's just a different type of Reiki than like Usai Reiki or Holy Fire Reiki. You can message me on Instagram. That's the best place to reach me, or email. There's links in my bio, and I can help you with the class that I took. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Hey, hello, good evening. If you weren't here for the Reiki session, that's okay. I'm going to have it up on my YouTube. You can actually right now in this moment say, I accept the Reiki healing and receive all the benefits, even though that you weren't here for the whole entire session. Obviously, if you don't want to watch it, it'll be on YouTube, but you can receive it right here and right now and just say, I would like to receive the Reiki healing. Okay. Well, if nobody has any questions or anything, if anybody feels like they are lost on their spiritual journey and I don't know what to do next, or like when I first started, I had like so many questions, and you second guess yourself a lot because you're like, I don't have anybody else in my reality that's validating the things that are happening to me. That can be really scary sometimes. So please feel free to reach out if you need somebody to talk to. I would be more than happy to. Also, the Facebook group that I have, it's an excellent resource, and I can get you connected in with more people. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, magical evening, and happy new moon. Oh, thank you, Erin. I appreciate that. Thank you. But happy new moon. Have a magical evening, and I will see everyone next time.